Welcome back, F40 builders. It is 4 degrees, so it's winter here in Australia. It's getting freezing. So anyway, it's getting a bit tough to work on some things, but I've got something I need to work on the engine, and we haven't talked about the engine before. Not in detail anyway. When I was pulling it down, there was a wire that, a pin that came out, and I pushed it back in, but it didn't clip in properly, and I actually can't remember which one it is, but it's in the back of my mind that by the time we get this car going, there's going to be I think it was an ignition coil, so there's going to probably be ignition coil fault by the time we get to it. So I'm going to try and find it today. That's the job, so I can get that one out of my mind, so I know that part of it's right, but I can't actually remember which pin it was, so it could be a bit tedious. But anyway, and it will probably be connected, but it's loose, it'll slide out, so I've got to literally check every single coil wire to work out which one it was. Didn't have time to fix it at the time, probably should have, but anyway, here we go. So it's pretty fresh outside. Bruce is just chilling. Had a fire going, that's gone out. But anyway, let's get in here. We've been, I've had the fire going, which helps take the edge off in the shed. So this is the engine. So this is a B8444S. I put a sound clip on earlier on YouTube. So this is lifted from a Volvo XC90. So it's a 4.4, that's what's called a B8. B benzene, fuel, 8 cylinder, 444 is 4.44 litre. S, can't remember what it stands for, something, that'll do. But basically, what I did with this is just, if water gets down in the valley in there, there's a balance shaft in there that the bearings just get destroyed by water if you gurney and wash the engine down. So anyway, I pulled that whole front timing case off, put a new front seal on it, and while I was at it, I painted the rocker covers with the some red crinkle paint to try and make it look half decent, and that's where we're kind of at. So it's looking pretty good. What I'm going to do with this engine, so these are the coils, so you can see in here all the plugs for each of the coil packs. I think it was that bank, but anyway, one of these pins will slide out of that plug. I've just got to figure out which one it is. I'll do that in a minute, that's my mission now. But pretty nice engine. Yamaha engine, wet sump, I don't care about that. Not bothered. It should have plenty. This is going to be twin turboed, so we'll do a twin turbo setup on this. That's the water pump there. There's all sorts of pipes and stuff running around here from the water pump. It looks like an oil cooler there. Yeah, it is. It's actually got an oil cooler. So the water runs down into the sump, which is quite nice. Flex plate and everything in there. Now, of course, that's got a made up to this gearbox, the transaxle. Probably need some more light, but anyway, you've seen that before. So I'll get to work. I'll get working on this. This has got variable valve timing too. So you've got 2 sensors on each cam on each bank, and I'm pretty sure it's got knock sensors as well. So we'll run those, and there's all the injection. We're going to run a Bosch ECU on that. I think by the time that's in there with the Lambo box and the twin turbos on it, it's going to be plenty, and I think it'll be about, I don't know, I'm happy with 500 horsepower, but I don't know, Matt wants to go 650 and give it 15 pounds, but I think I'll just give mine 8 or 10 pounds, and we'll tune it with the Bosch ECU, and that'll be beautiful. Should get this thing running along pretty nicely because it's going to be pretty light. I was going to work on this today, but I just think it's too cold to do body work. I wouldn't be confident that everything's going to chemically fix itself and actually bond properly. It's just too cold. So I thought, let's do something. We'll do that wiring, and then at least we'll have something done today. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing I was going to have a look at just quickly today. So you would have seen the posts. Had a good run in the ute yesterday. That was a cracker. Went to town. You would have seen we had finally assembled a hub with a rotor. So we've got these Willwoods Extreme Performance rotors. I don't have them on the hats because these are 325s, 325 mil. So just lefts and rights. 325s all round just fit in the 17s because we're going to run original 17-inch wheels. These rotors, pretty nice. But these holes, they didn't quite match the hats. So unfortunately the bolts didn't fit in. Obviously they fit in the disc, but just stuffed up with the whole diameter. So anyway, it doesn't matter. What we'll do, we've got to just remachine the hats with just an extra 0.5 mil. They were too tight. Well, not too tight, they just wouldn't go in. Not quite. Just a whisker. So anyway, we'll get that done. Remachine the hats. Then those rotors will bolt on, and then we can assemble them onto the hubs. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update for today. Just going to get on with this V8 444S Yamaha 4.4 litre V8. Alrighty, so that's over and out. We'll just go and have a look at the fire. Tell you what, it's cold. I mean, it's not really. It's 4 degrees, not too bad. So it's not -4, but that's looking pretty good. Oh man, that's dark. Can't see anything, guys. Anyway, it's a lot warmer here, I can assure you. In front of the fire. So I might have to, Bruce and I had a pie on top of the fire before. Worked out well. Alright, that's it. F40 update. We'll catch you all later, and I'll get on with this wiring tracing.